We're in. We made it. We're here.
I'm back.
We are back. You know, you've been out for a little while.
Oops. Double audio.
You got some double audio going. My full screen is being goofy. I don't know why I have this white bar on the side of my screen, but we're going with it. We're going with it. And I also, I didn't tell you this pre-show, but look.
Yep, sure.
Look what I got.
That looks
blue
delicious.
Raspberry lemonade swish. Yeah.
Where'd you get that at?
I went to a local place. Just a local beer distributor. I'm gonna crack it up. I haven't tried it yet. What do you have? You got your lactic cooler. Yes. We both have sours tonight. I'm gonna crack
it. Yeah. I already cracked mine open.
Okay, I'm cracking mine. First try, first chug. We'll see how this
First chug?
First chug.
Take a knee. Drink it all.
No. I only got 4 of these sons of bitches. I'm going to savor
Well,
this.
You got 3 more.
Exactly, I do.
Imagine if it was gross. How sad you'd be.
Well, I mean, it's not gross. It's not. It's not exactly blue raspberry Swedish fish either.
It's just.
It's a sour beer.
You look so sad.
I was excited for this. Well, I gotta drink it. It's all right. I don't think I'd go out of my way to get this again, but now I gotta drink 3 more of these, so I'm gonna be just like, whatever. I'll drink them.
Yeah. That sucks because that's back-to-back bad news we're starting to show off with.
Yeah, why? Well, I mean, yeah, that's bad news, but what else is, what do you mean?
I finally found an update on Man Cream.
Oh, wait, hold on. You said this is bad news. What do you mean? What's going on?
Yeah. He's going out of business. He's shutting down.
Wait. Yep. Womp 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 is right. Jesus. What happened?
Man.
Like what? How did you find out?
I was just opening up Instagram one night, and out of nowhere, the first story reel in the top said Man Cream, and I was like, "Yes, he's back. We're ready to."
Yeah. You got
cream it up.
It was actual digital proof that he's still alive.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, proof that someone he knows is still alive. At least that would update his stuff.
Yeah.
And it said, "I'm going bankrupt. Please buy my stuff."
Oh no! Why would she do that? Buy all of his stuff? Well, all right. So let's buy all of his stuff then, I guess, right?
I mean, I would. But I just came back from Warped Tour.
Ooh. Oh, man.
And I just bought tickets to next year's Warped Tour.
They got you hooked. They got their claws in you, dude. What the hell?
And I might have went VIP this time because I'm bougie.
Listen, you get hands up, up close and personal.
You're not even lying. No, the first thing you just said, hands up. When Young Gravy came on. After every song, he was like, "Hey guys, hey, hands up, hand up, please."
Like, yes.
Every song. He played for 40 minutes, so it was, hey, hands up, please.
Continue. It's where you're like, we're old. We can't do this.
Kinda. When we got back, there was a TikTok going around, and it was like when every band asked you to jump around, and it was Master Shake. It was like, I'm 30 to 40 years old. I do not need this.
That's so true. I don't need this.
No, Gravy Man is good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Shelby, if Gravy Man's there again next year, you're not going to find me in Sigourney. We're going to be right back at Gravy Man.
The only gravy that I saw floating around on all the videos was this river of gravy or things that was like coming up from the floor, the tiles, some type of gravy.
That thing abused everybody.
Uh-oh. It was a river of poop, wasn't it?
So I didn't personally get to see the river of poop because that must have been
There's a river
after Avril, because Scene Queen was still playing after Avril, so we were still in the venue.
Okay. And like
In the rain.
everyone leaving is like walking through the river of poo. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Why was there a river of poo?
So the best I can tell is so when the first Saturday when you get to Warped Tour, it had rained the night before, like crazy, like flash flood warning.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think they had just put down like fresh sod to like make the place maybe look good.
Yeah,
but
sure.
That also comes with, it's probably mixed with like cow manure.
Yeah.
So
okay.
whenever it rained, it just turned it into like this mud pit when you first walk in. So they put down these like plastic grates that were kind of like just white and all over the grass. It was either cement or plastic grates. There was no grass.
This is a great idea.
So as soon as you walk in, you scan your ticket, you get your bag searched. The first like 30 tiles in front of you, maybe I did shit on the floor. Who cares? It's too late now. I'll do it again.
There was the geriatrics just shitting all over the floors too.
So you walk in and there's this. No one's paying any attention to anybody. Everyone's just pumped to be going through the doors.
Yeah.
And my friend Mark and I, we both hit it. There's one specific tile or set of tiles that as soon as you touched it, it was a literal volcano. Like it just
a volcano
squirted up in between all of the little plastic holes.
Oh no!
So
no! Like
at least
you haven't even seen any bands yet, and you're just getting.
You haven't even seen the festival ground. You haven't even seen a stage.
Oh my god!
You haven't seen a concession thing. You haven't even gotten your wristband for drinks.
No. Shit! It's poop. It's poop.
So like, you see all these Vans kids coming in with their fucking spiffy looking shoes and their nice outfits and their white shirts.
They're ready for Vans Warped Tour, and
they're just fucked immediately. Just like Sigourney has a pair of shoes from the second day in the washer. They've gone through the washer 3 times now. They're never coming clean. They're just
my god,
colored that brown mud shit.
It's the eternal bog of stench from the Labyrinth. I know you didn't watch that, but damn it sounds like that.
And then like, I don't remember what day it was, but there was a period where like you would go over towards the porta potties, and it would just. It was the worst smell. Like it just smelled like someone just took a shit on the tiles.
Like did it smell better in the porta potties than it did outside?
There was a couple porta potties that smelled nicer than it did outside.
Yeah.
And you could clearly see there was a huge shit in the middle of the porta potty that smelled nicer than it did outside.
No.
Second part. So, probably by, I don't even want to get to the bands in this fucking episode.
We might not. I mean, I'm compelled by the poop.
Maybe around 2 p.m. Some of the food I had starts to rumble in my tummy.
Okay,
or maybe the hotel coffee starts to kick in.
Okay, yeah.
And which I don't know if we're going to stay at that hotel again, because that was...
Oh, no.
It's the worst breakfast. It was nice.
The continental breakfast was not very...
I have to write down hotel so we can come back.
Okay.
I don't want to... I need my producer who fucking called off.
That's strike 2 for her. That's strike 2. I'm just saying. HR is going to have to hear about this.
So it's like 2 p.m. I got to go take an emergency shit.
Yep.
I can't remember what band we were watching, but I was like, hey,
It's poop time.
I gotta go. It's poop time.
It's poop time.
So, and this is still, my Achilles was still bothering me.
Oh, yeah.
Over the weekend. So I was like, I wasn't hobbled as much as I was, but I wasn't full speed. Like,
no.
Like, there was a period where we were trying to go catch the bus to get back to the hotel.
Okay.
Because you could Uber a bus or find the metro. And Uber at that time of night, it was running like 35, I think, which is not bad, but it's only a 4-minute ride from the venue to our hotel because we did get a nice close hotel.
Okay.
So we were going to be like, we'll just ride the bus. It'll be like a 10, 15-minute bus ride.
Yeah. Now, would that have been preferable to do that anytime you needed to go to the bathroom? Rather than use... to take the bus back to the hotel.
Oh, no, you can't leave.
Oh, okay. Once you get in past that.
I was just saying, like, once I was because I was hobbled, like, I wasn't making long, quick runs.
Okay.
So I was, like, looking like a fucking hillbilly, like, killer, just stumbling through a crowd. So I get in there.
Out of my way.
I do my business, and maybe I don't check. I'll never do this again. Like, I never thought that this would happen. I do my business, and I look off to the right.
Okay.
Empty toilet paper roll.
No.
Look off to the right. 5 1-ply squares hanging down.
Oh no. Which is the equivalent of two plies.
And it was not. And it was not a 1 to 2 ply shit.
No. Oh no.
So I do my best to clean up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I don't even buckle my belt. I go out.
I can't remember. Do you go behind or do you go down in front? You side saddle.
I'm a side saddle.
Okay. All right.
So I go up. I don't do my belt up. The hand wash stations are little like foot pumper things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like you pump your foot and the water comes out.
Yes. Yeah.
All 7 of them are empty. No water.
This is a poop disaster. This is a poop disaster. Poop-tastrophe.
So, I give up on trying to wash my hands really quick, and I go back to searching porta potties for toilet paper so I can finish cleaning.
You're just like walking to each
I have like a little bit of poop like
There's
right
poop.
here on
There's
my
poop.
fingernail.
You're gonna have poop, especially when you only had 5 slices of toilet.
So I go back and I'm like porta potty, no toilet paper, porta potty, no toilet paper, porta potty, no toilet paper.
What is going on?
No toilet paper. And I look up at the hand wash station and I see like the dry off napkins.
Okay.
And I'm like,
you gotta do it. Yep.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Get you like your finger all over the
Ghostbuster style. So I go in, and in that time it's a stand-up wipe because I didn't feel like sitting back down. It's just a stand-up wipe for that one.
I'm so glad you haven't told me about this poop stuff yet. This is amazing. I love this story.
I go to leave, and I'm like, fuck, I still can't wash my hands. And I'm looking, and they have like a little like the
hand
antibacterial stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Hand sanitizer. I just fucking fill my hand up, and I'm just fucking.
Oh yeah, just
trying my hardest. I get like the paper, and I'm just trying to clean and fucking do more. So, lesson number 1: when you go to Warped Tour in Orlando or California or back to DC next year,
yeah, you're
allowed to take in a roll of toilet paper because we did. On the second day, we took the one from the hotel, put it in our clear backpack.
You're damn right, yeah.
Fucking walked. I had a huge problem with me taking some Advil in. We had a container of Advil.
Okay, did it say Advil on it? You know,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't even take like prescription medication in there. If you don't have, you have to take the doctor's slip in. It says that's what it's for.
Okay.
In your pill. It was crazy.
Did you just show them your driver's license and say, "I'm this old. Like I need ibuprofen."
So the guy's like, "You can't take him in. You can take some now." And I was like, "All right, buddy, but it's for 4 of us, so there's a lot."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, you can just throw it away." I was like, "What if I just?" And I start to like slowly like pour pills into my hand while I'm staring at him. I was like, "What if I just take him in like this without the container?"
Yep. Just slide him into your pocket.
He's like, "I don't know. I don't. That's enough."
That's okay. Oh, slow down, Mister. Oh, look up.
At the point he said that's enough, I'd already emptied the bottle into my hand. I just took my pills and just threw them into my backpack. Just tossed the container next to him.
Yeah, this is the illegal part is the container. Apparently,
but it was so weird because they said they had a whole list of do's and don'ts, what you can and what you can't bring in.
This is freaking Warped Tour. What do you mean? Everything goes. There's a poop river, for crying out loud.
And it was like you can bring in a reusable water bottle. But then in the don't bring, it says aluminum, whatever, and I was like, well, that's a reuse. That's the water bottle. So we have to buy a special plastic water bottle or whatever. So
right.
we bought like
those clear bottles.
Literally used it once. It was a collapsible like PVC water bottle. It's kind of neat, but it made the water taste terrible. And
yeah.
Or it was Poop River water.
It was, oh man, just.
But like we were filling up ours, and we look off to our right, and there are people still brought it like all kinds of different bottles. Like they didn't.
You're like, what the hell?
They checked, but they didn't check. Like,
yeah.
It was a mishmash of because Mark brought in his
gun,
his special
I didn't mean to say that.
He brought in his special vape.
Oh, okay. Shaped like a gun?
It had America on it.
So apparently, I didn't
know it. They sell refillable vapes. I think it was refillable in the shape of regular vapes. So it literally just looked like it was a regular vape. But we were in there tearing it up.
I bet you that place, that was the only thing you could do to get the poop smell out of there is just everyone just starts vaping. It's like you have to.
The first day, because it just cooked the poop into the ground. just
it's the Vans poop tour. Just cooked the poop into the ground. It became one with the ground. It's just you just accept it.
Hang on, I am pulling up a picture of the bands that I did see. I did a little graphic and highlighted them red just for this.
Oh.
Okay, but back to the poop. So, second day was when the Poop River massacre happened.
So many lows to the Poop River. R.I.P. Poop River victims.
So I get back to the hotel and I just see people like trudging through the Poop River. And I looked at Sigourney and I was like, "Did you see? Did you see the Poop River?" And we're trying to figure out where it was, and we find, oh, that's after the bridge, the overpass that you go through, where we clearly saw all of the brown on the white. Like we saw Poop River, but we're like, we'll stay over here on the concrete and take like a extra 30 seconds to walk around.
Yeah.
And then get to the gate.
Yeah.
No, everyone just had that 30 seconds was fuck that.
Nope. We're doing poop. It's an experience, man. It's all part of the experience. You paid for Poop River, man.
I already had my Poop River whenever I first got there.
Poop River, poop volcanoes.
And Mark had bought a brand new pair of like red Vans or Hey Dudes.
Yeah.
Just immediately
it's just pooped. Just poop.
Just pooped.
There goes those pair of shoes.
It's like Bob Saget. Shit everywhere.
There's shit on the walls. He's shit everywhere. My God, I can't believe that's one of the big parts of Warped Tour now. The Poop River.
There's
forever.
There's two things. You were either victimized by the Poop Squares or Poop River, or you were assaulted by the staff.
Oh no!
During the concert.
Oh no! What was the staff doing? Oh no!
So they were given pouches of water packets. They're just little 4-ounce packets.
Okay.
Like that big of water.
Yeah. Since
it was so hot, they were just tossing out free water to everybody.
Yeah.
Some of them wanted to be an NFL quarterback.
No.
So you're just fucking getting down, and then
just all of
water packet to the face. What happened? I'm under attack.
It's just like, imagine being someone who's just pelted with like 5 or 6 of them in a row. Like, what did that person do?
So if you were in front, just getting down, and then like me, Shelby, Bobby, Sigourney all had our hand up.
Yeah.
Like if you have your hand up and you're looking towards the security people.
Oh, okay.
They're automatically start throwing you water.
Yeah,
so if you're not paying attention to us, having our hands up and he's off, and they throw 4 real quick, you might just fucking.
How many people? Is that fucking Tom Brady?
I'm down.
Oh no! Why would they think that was a good idea? Like, I remember, other places that used to do like super soakers. You know?
Oh yeah,
they could do the super soakers. That's just straight water.
No, they just
just chuck them straight at you.
What else? There's nowhere to fucking sit there.
No.
I don't know why I signed up for this hell for a round 2. And I'm glad I roped Shelby into it. Like, she can't really turn back now.
Yeah, would you say Charlotte might be signed on for it next time?
They have a new album coming out, so there's a strong possibility that they're going to be there.
I think, why not? They're a staple, you know.
I didn't bring home a water sack, Shelby. Sigourney actually got one on day 2 during. She threw it on the ground with the other 6,000.
She did. They did bring home some poop though. It's part of. It's in. The shoes.
It's in the washer.
Yeah.
Brain dead.
It's all right. It's there was
next year.
So many crazy things.
So last year they didn't announce Warped Tour till November.
Yeah.
And all these other festivals already had bands announced for the summer.
Yeah.
So all your Warped Tour hitters like the normal Green Day, Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, the big
whatever, they're already
ones.
They're booked. Paramore's booked, like they're all doing stuff. So now they've announced next year's already, and they don't have they should be able to roll in some nice bands.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked all the other bands enough to go back with it not being announced again. So
yeah,
I found a new band that doesn't even have a label yet. Like, I'm one of them cool kids now.
Oh yeah, you're like, I liked them before they got big.
They're called Slideways from New Jersey.
Huh.
Fucking looks like Farva from Super Troopers, just out there singing punk songs.
Oh hell yeah.
Met them All Time Low and somebody else's set. Can't remember. They were just at their. We were walking past. We're like, oh look, it's that one band's booth. Then we looked down and we're like, holy shit, it's the band.
That's actually them. Yeah.
So they're selling their merch.
I mean, that was always the coolest part about Warped Tour, getting to meet them.
Let me suck the shoe fabric. I mean, it's gonna. It's been through the wash 3 times, so it might not have that fresh poop taste. It might taste like Tide.
No, listen, you need to get you needed to be there kind of thing to get the authentic.
You'll get your own poop sock next year.
I'm pretty sure that the Poop River's already signed on for next year.
For sure. There's no way they're getting rid of it. So they're supposed to start. They're supposed to start building the new. They're supposed to start building the new stadium for the Commanders next year, and that's kind of where it's at.
Oh, okay.
So like it's at where the old Commanders Stadium is, I think, or that thing is just so fucking decrepit. That they need one. It looked like something from The Last of Us. Like now, like it looks so bad.
It was like giraffes walking around.
It had like ivy, the third deck, and like stuff was rusted out, and the lights were missing like half of them at the top. It was fucking wild.
Who thought this was going to be a good idea? Who said that? Who told them? Hey, let's have it at this Last of Us stadium. You know, with the Poop River, complete with the Poop River.
Live Nation. Need fresh poop? Yeah, you need fresh poop.
Well, 1,000 pounds of poop ain't gonna smell like a rose garden.
It should.
Maybe it could. I feel like if enough people brought rose-smelling vapes, they could have been like, because that's.
Well, see what you did. What you do is you just buy the $22 drinks and you just drink till you forget it.
Yeah. For $22. Yeah, that should be. You just gotta accept it. Accept your fate. You got poop all over and you just paid $22 for a drink.
They were at least 11.1% alcohol, so they were.
Oh, they were heavy.
They were going.
Okay,
they were going.
Okay, all right. Well, then that kind of makes sense. It's like 11 point something percent. That's like drinking 3 regular beers anyway. And
but if you wanted just a regular Ghost Energy, that was running like $10 per bottle.
Oh, man, that's rough.
If you wanted a thing of liquid death water instead of the free water that was kind of warm.
Yeah, were they chucking the liquid death waters as well? Yeah, ow.
That was during what the fuck's that one Russian band name that was there? Slaughtered
to Prevail. I know that's a band, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They probably threw out the liquid death during them because they're just fucking.
Were they the heaviest one there?
They were that deep, like just earthly growl the entire time.
Okay.
They had a wall of death happen, like just split up and just fucking.
Oh, I might have saw a video of that. I did remember seeing like a wall of death at Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Maybe that was them because it was like it was awesome. Like you said, like it was just the entire crowd just converging.
Yeah. He had a little bit of controversy on his own side, and then like when we were there, when everyone was there, we were like, well, weird, and then not knowing the band and then looking up the band, I was like, oh, that just makes sense. It's not that big. He had like a Russian flag on stage, just waving it back and forth.
Okay.
I was like, well, that's kind of weird. But then you find out that the band's Russian.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Here's what I'll say about that. It's like the Russian people aren't necessarily the bad guys. It's the people running it. So, but you got to take into context where you're at. You're in DC.
Here's to our last show.
Yeah, exactly. We're not sympathizing for.
Oh no, I meant when the nukes dropped.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Well, let me chug this then.
Yeah, you gotta drink all. You gotta drink all those before it ends.
You're damn right I do.
That means I gotta drink 18 more Ectos in 3 days. That's 6 a day. I think
you can handle that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have so much indigestion.
Yeah, well,
that'll be the reason they drop. Good. I'm glad.
You won't have to worry about the indigestion though.
That's true. Carrot, my sister was like, "Do you guys have your underground bunker ready for anything?" And I was like, "Fuck no, I'm going to go outside like this." And I sent her a picture of Tony Stark in front of the bomb thing at the beginning of the.
There was I sent a meme to another friend of mine that it was a video, a quick TikTok video where it's like an AI of a guy waking up and looking out the window, and there's a huge mushroom cloud.
Oh, good, I don't have to go to work.
That's it. Did I send that to you?
Maybe.
I think we might have saw it at the same time. I sent it to a coworker of mine. Is what it was.
We want to be the skeletons you find on the toilet and fall.
I mean, or we could be the ghouls in Fallout. It could be fun. We could be like Walton.
Can I be the? I would say we have to be the Walton Goggins one where everybody wants to fuck us.
Yeah, exactly. We're the sexy ghouls.
Yeah.
I bet you there was there some sexy ghouls at the Warped Tour? Like
there was lots of women with just pasties walking around.
Oh, great. Well, you know what? You used to be able to take your kids to these things.
There was. That's why maybe it was the kid.
Uh-oh.
Mom and daughter enjoying Warped Tour.
Oh my god. Oh man. Hey, it's Warped Tour. Anything goes.
Yeah, there was some titties flying around. There was some
nice
fucking buff dudes, like overly buff for Warped Tour. It felt like
yeah, like walking around in like the string strap tank tops and all that.
No, they didn't have the shirts on. They were just.
Oh, okay.
It's like it was.
Yeah,
like the back side of the gym, just fucking TRT up.
Yeah. Were there some less than attractive people there?
There was a couple.
There's a couple. You know, that's all right. They can.
I might have been one of them.
Hey, stay strong, brother.
What else happened?
Well,
$22 for a corn dog.
Nope, not worth it. Well, especially since I hate corn dogs.
$12 for the pizza slice, so that was really good.
Oh, man.
23 for a whole pizza if you had hot honey on, and it was delicious.
Damn right. I would be getting a whole pizza every time. And like
for both of us, we probably spent $100 each day to eat and drink. Like together. Like
okay. Yeah.
We would eat a lunch and then we would have a dinner ish.
Yeah.
And then
that tracks for an event like that.
It depends on how much I wanted to drink that day though too, because I did end up getting. I'd have to go back and look now because I got a single Ghost and vodka.
Ooh.
So I was like, yeah, let's start this day off good.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I think later the same day or the next day, I got a double vodka and Ghost.
Yeah.
And I was like 35. And then when I was drinking it, I realized that it wasn't. I was thinking I was going to get a bigger cup, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same cup.
Oh.
So it was just less Ghost, so I had to go buy another Ghost.
What?
And just do a shot of my drink so I could make it taste better.
Yeah. How was it with the vodka in it? Like,
it was delicious. I got the orange creamsicle Ghost.
Okay.
And then just some vodka dumped in there.
Yeah.
Would do again.
That's something you can do on your own for a lot less.
Yep.
You know, obviously.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe something to think about. I wonder if Dubby would be good with vodka.
Oh yeah.
Right? If Ghost is good. Maybe. That is
Find
something
W up here.
we might have to try that. We might just have to try that some night because that sounds pretty good. But
Must be downstairs.
that's all right.
Shelby says no. Why not, Shelby?
That's a no, huh? That's a no. No for her dog. Why are we being so negative? Why you gotta be so negative?
I'll pull up my band list I saw.
Yeah, let's see. Because I recall only knowing about 2 or 3 bands that were going to be there.
In no particular order. I did see probably top 3 seeing 303 was a fucking banger.
Oh, okay.
I saw All Time Low very briefly.
Passing by.
August Burns Red very, very briefly.
They might have been one that I'd probably go to just because they're like a metal band, aren't they?
I just missed them because like I was laying down on the concrete and I could feel the drum coming. I could feel it coming through the.
Oh yeah!
I got up and I was like, the sound of my people call me. I started to get there, and I got there as like the last like 5 notes played, and I was like, son of a bitch!
Oh man!
Bowling for Soup. I'd go see them on their own. They were such a fucking good show.
Can I tell you something about them? The last Warped Tour we went to, my dad would always go to Warped Tour with us because he enjoyed going and seeing these bands too. And this was like probably like the first year that that Bowling for Soup like started. This is before like Stacy's mom kind of stuff, and so they were there, and but my dad would he would do his own thing, and while us kids would go and watch these other bands, but he's like, oh yeah, so I was passing by Bowling for Soup's tent, and they were just there by themselves at the tent, so I hung out with them for like an hour. Nice. I just talked to them and hung out, and so that's nice. That's his claim to fame. Yeah. So,
Boys Like Girls, take it or leave it.
Yeah. Okay.
Drain, I could take it or leave it. Escape the Fate.
Sounds like they'd be all right.
I think I remember liking them, but I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah.
4 Years Strong, take it or leave it. Heart Attack Man, meh.
Okay.
Less than Jake, I heard very briefly.
Okay.
Very, very briefly.
Yeah, it's unless you're really into ska. I mean, you can appreciate them for being like one of the higher ups in the ska world, but like
I will tell you, you're not going to hear me say Pennywise.
Why?
Because they play at the exact same time as Bowling for Soup.
You missed Pennywise.
But I picked Bowling for Soup.
I would have gone Pennywise for sure.
That's what Mark and Kayla went. They went Pennywise.
Yeah. Oh damn.
But Bowling for Soup waved at us.
Yeah.
And Pennywise doesn't wave back. They just talk on there. So he spent like a couple minutes out of his set just slamming Pennywise for fun.
Oh no.
He's like, this is the time of the show where if you wave at us, we'll wave back. Oh. So everybody waved. Then he waved back. He's like, hey there, hi. You know who's not gonna wave back to you? Fucking Pennywise. Just over there doing their job, playing songs.
Okay, so Pennywise is old, all right, and a lot of it's hard to play punk rock songs when you're old because
so there's another part where they at the start of the show. They're like, hey, we're Bowling for Soup, and we just played 2 songs in a row. You know who's not gonna play 2 songs in a row? Pennywise.
Oh no.
Probably over there just talking to the crowd, and they were like, shh. And everyone to be quiet, and you couldn't hear anything happen. Yeah. He's like, see? And then you heard the stuff start. He's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I probably would have been if Pennywise would have been like you said, like they're starting to preach and shit. I would have been like, damn it, just play your damn music.
I skipped over Hawthorne Heights. I did see a little bit of Hawthorne.
Oh my goodness! I won't tell Macy you saw them.
And then I was like, "Hey guys, have fun. I'm going to go over here to Miss May I.
Yeah.
Let Live. Let Live. I think I sent the video. Let Live was the guy that climbed the tower next to us.
Oh, okay.
He climbed the scaffolding.
Was it like a guy that was he was from the band and he did that?
He was the lead singer. He was the lead singer.
Okay.
Apparently, we were behind stuff, so we couldn't see.
Yeah.
But they apparently like trashed the drum set and guitars, and then he ran out and did that.
Where do you think they were on drugs?
Isn't everybody at Warped Tour on drugs?
I'm pretty sure. Well, that or just high from the poop fumes.
Yeah,
it's probably
that's true.
just high from the poop fumes.
Maybe I did hear a bit of Pennywise because I highlighted Pennywise. Maybe I heard one.
Yeah, good.
Mayday Parade, Memphis Mayfire, Miss May I, Origami Angel, Pennywise, Scene Queen, Simple Plan from the distance when we were eating food.
It's like you could tell. It's like, oh, that's Simple Plan. I gotta put it down.
State Champs. So we were sitting there and we thought it was Streetlight Manifesto playing. It was that Let Live band.
Okay.
And I was like, God damn, this band's good. Is this that Streetlight Manifesto Joe's always talking about?
Right, yeah.
And then the second band started and I heard all the trumpets come out. And I was like, this is Streetlight Manifesto.
That's gotta be it. Or they could have been the Acrobats.
We did see them.
Okay,
they were way before.
Okay.
Which they gained a new fan in Mark. He had never heard of them.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, these guys are fucking cool.
I mean, they do have probably the best costume out there.
I can't believe they wore that thing because they played Saturday when it was in the sun.
Yeah.
They're just out there in their full long sleeve getup.
Yep. No.
State Champs. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Sublime. I had a blast.
Oh, see, that's fun. I'm sure that was fun.
They played Date Rape, so I was happy.
Oh yeah. Is it with Bradley's son singing?
Yeah. Good. And they brought out his uncle. So
yeah,
they had a fun thing. Aquabats, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, which was weird because they started with like that big hit they have.
Yep. Do you feel like a man?
And then they ended with that song.
They went back to it.
They went back to it, and I guess they did it because if they thought we're running back and forth, you'd still have a chance to hear the song, or if you needed a dip, you could hear it at the beginning.
Yeah, it should have been like, "Hey, we're gonna play this again at the end of this in case anyone comes by
wants to leave."
Yeah.
The Word Alive. I didn't know what to think of them.
Yeah,
when I was reading, it was like that band sounds weird.
Yeah.
I immediately went to my music and added them as a favorite.
Okay.
Because they were pretty good.
Oh, all right.
And then Young Gravy.
Young Gravy. Stop it.
So skipped out on Asking Alexandria, which I heard via Shelby and everybody that they were trash.
Ooh.
Mayday Parade? What about Mayday?
Mayday Parade sounds like a emo band.
Skipped out on Avril. Skipped out. I started to see Bless the Fall, and then I was like, I don't Bless the Fall, so I left.
Yeah. Are they like they're semi-metal,
They're supposed to be semi-metal, but when they started out, I was like, nah, this isn't what I was hoping this was going to be, so I just walked away.
Yeah.
Gideon, I need to go back and listen to some Gideon. His whole get-up at his merch stand, he has like Dale Earnhardt shirts, cowboy hats and shit.
What?
And then I seen clips of him on TikTok, and he's like a fucking metal band.
Oh.
So I need to go back and listen to it and see if he's just metal singing about NASCAR.
All right. Did you see
Shelby, I still don't know what you mean about Mayday.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that I skipped? Did I say I skipped Mayday Parade?
I thought you said Mayday Parade.
I mean, I probably didn't really pay attention to them, or I did see them. Like I left the middle of them.
You're like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good. What about Big Ass Truck? Did you watch Big Ass Truck?
I did not. I did not get to see Big Ass Truck. And I did not get to go see Silly Goose.
Oh, man.
Gerald, my brother-in-law Gerald actually sent something. I sent him who all was like the lineup schedule thing, and he was like, "Silly Goose!" Like exclamation, like question mark. Like he was like excited.
Yeah.
I don't even know what songs Mayday Parade sings right now, Shelby.
I'm a Mayday Parade, and we're going down the street because we're a parade. You never heard that song? It's Mayday Parade.
Doesn't sound.
It sounds like it's there. It's actually parade music. It's a full marching band that
Yes, I did skip Mayday Parade. I walked away. Yes, I did. I did.
I'm sorry, Shelby. I'm sorry. I feel like Mayday Parade. I've never heard of them before.
She said she's gonna slap you with a fish. So
is that one of their songs? I'm gonna slap you with a fish. I mean, could be. Well, I don't even know like what Silly Goose. I was just going by the name alone, or Big Ass.
That's why I need to talk. I need to talk to him and see if he knew who they were, or if he was just like, that sounds like a fun band.
Right. You saw Scene Queen though.
Oh my god, I saw Scene.
I saw the videos.
Oh my god.
Tell me what was going on with Scene Queen again. You said there was some shit going down with Scene Queen.
So she has a song called 18 Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all, the song is basically about bands that routinely brag about sleeping with girls, but none of them are over 18. Like they're getting 17, 16-year-olds on their bus.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
Grooming them and stuff.
Yeah.
And the song has beeps in it because they start to talk about the allegations against beep beep beep.
Okay. Yep.
So peep, like Sigourney and I had no idea. We were like, "Oh, they're talking."
Yeah. There's always been beeped.
We just thought it was maybe about like Ronnie Radke because we've heard stuff allegedly. Throw in that word.
Allegedly.
Never even thought about some of these other bands that was coming up. I guess the Brand New is apparently one of the.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yep.
And the big one that we found out during the weekend, because of all the comments under everything, was all-time low, allegedly.
ATL.
Because they had like 3 to 5 allegations against them that ended up either being settled or not proven true, or
yeah,
wishy-washy.
Yeah.
So she wanted to put 18 Plus on the compilation CD.
Man!
Because as a band, like if you hear that song, you should just be able to say, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah, that's not cool. We can't do that. That's not cool.
So if you have a problem with the song, it sounds like maybe there's a problem with you.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And it's punk rock, so like it's like whatever.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let her put the song on there. Then there was rumors that they weren't going to let her sing the song at the show. They were going to cut her mics off and stuff.
Oh man.
Then she didn't know when she was playing, and she found out like that morning they were putting her on dead last during Avril,
the headliner,
which kind of and they're putting her right next to Avril's stage, so she couldn't really have a big crowd because it was a small area.
Mm-hmm.
And Avril's stage kind of like drowned her out a little bit. Like you had to be like close to hear. they pumped Avril's music up so loud that we could hear it over at Young Gravy, like coming in over Young Gravy, and we were 10 rows from him. So,
really? Whoa. And so yeah, to have her even on a stage that's even smaller probably, and
so she was upset. She was just felt like she was getting fucked around because she was trying to.
Now, were you seeing this on like social media that she was upset?
Yeah, she was tweeting it as it was happening.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then she was supposed to sign at her tent, and then they moved her over. Which, whatever.
Yeah. But you got to meet her.
Yeah. Well, so we were over. I went over to Hawthorne Heights, and like somewhere around the middle of their set, I was like, I'm just gonna go check out this other band. And it might have been I was heading over to Slaughter Prevail.
Okay.
I'd have to look at the I'd have to look at the schedule. And as I was walking away, I heard the lead singer be like, "After these next few songs, we'll be over at our tent signing autographs for such and such at this time."
Yeah.
Which was like 30 minutes from there, and I was like right next. So I was like, "All right." I texted him. He's like, "Hey, I'm in line for the 6th in line, so
yeah,
come over here and take my spot, and then I'll go get in line for Scene Queen."
Yeah. Oh, good.
Because she was signing at 5.
Yeah.
So she came over and got in line, and I walked over to Scene Queen's booth, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know where she's supposed to be at." Scene, she changed booths, and they directed me to the right area.
Yeah.
And the line was ridiculous.
Oh no.
And I walk up to security guard, and I'm like, "Is this?" I was like, "How's this work? Is this for the current band Silverstein signing, or?" And whenever it ends, is it like whoever's next in line at it when it ends is first in line for Scene Queen, or what? He's like, no, I'll start Scene Queen's line here in like 10 minutes. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I just stood around.
Can I just stand here then? Yeah. Do you want a water packet?
Just hung around, and he came over and he was
what
like,
"What are you doing here?" "I don't know."
He's like, "Hey,
just hanging around.
Like, hey, come over here. You're first in line." It's like, fuck yeah.
You did
first
right.
in line.
You're right.
And these girls came up, and they were like, "Is this for the Scene Queen line?" And I was like, yeah. And they're like, "Oh, we fucking knew it. We seen you." So we figured this is where the line must be. And I guess they're like hardcore fans because they chat with her on. They were telling me about conversations about what was happening through the day.
Yeah.
And then they were the ones that told me it was about All Time Low, and
shit.
Because All Time Low had played the day before and pushed her to Sunday apparently because they didn't want to play the same day as her.
I mean,
it was the whole thing.
Yeah. They, oof. I mean,
I would be curious. I would be curious if she comes back, because she did end up saying that she had a long conversation during the day because she calmed down.
Yeah,
they're gonna. She just wants them to put like protections in place.
Yeah.
So they got it all figured out, and then
good. Who would have thought that Scene Queen would be the one with the moral high ground here?
yeah. Especially after I heard a song I hadn't even heard from, and I was just fucking rolling.
Oh god!
Just getting down about cutting dicks off, like
Charlie. What was it? The Charlie Babbitt guy.
Yeah. It was She was like, "I wrote this song after I left the CVS, and some guy whistled at me, told me I looked hot, and if I wanted a good time to come over."
Hey.
It basically starts off with her like the lyric is like about being whistled at, and then put a knife to his boner and cut it the fuck off, and then it just fucking breaks down.
Well, that is a pretty heavy breakdown. That's a good part to break down right there. Which also is like, when does that ever work, buddy? What do you think? That never works. Why are you even doing that? But so you got to meet her though, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was first in line, and it was. She had such a short turnaround time that we didn't really it was basically like a, hi, how are you? We hope you have a good show.
Yeah.
Uh, Sorry about all your shit you're going through on social media. And she's like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But
cool though. It
she's
was.
got
I bet you it was really neat.
she signed my hat. She signed Sigourney's album,
Oh, nice.
and
Did you bring one, or did Sigourney bring her album, or did she buy one
no,
there?
no. So we didn't know about like the meet and greets really,
Okay.
and when she was over at Hawthorne Heights, she had bought a T-shirt from them to sign, and then she called me to see where I was at, and I was like, before you come over, I go over to Record Row and find. I think her record label's called Hopeless, maybe.
Okay.
And I was like, they have Scene Queen stuff because her booth was just empty, like it was sold out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was like, go over there. I seen they had, see if they have something for her. So she went over and she found her newest MILF something, dating single MILFs in your area. Can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
It was already signed too. Like she came over and she signed it. But she signed like the slip insert thing.
Oh, yeah.
So she took it out and she had her sign the cover this time.
That's cool. That's cool.
I think pull up the picture. I think I killed Shelby with L.
Uh-oh.
She hasn't been back since.
She signed off.
Here's my cool hat. If it wants to.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
You can see the signature on top.
Yeah. Who's that chick in the background?
The Vans booth lady.
She was like, oh, sweet, cool hat.
Yeah. And then I'll just show you her and Sigourney.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's pretty cool.
So
Yeah. She seems pretty cool. Like, pretty chill,
yeah, Yeah. It was a fun time. As noted by going back.
Yeah.
And then so since she was over that, we ended up this is almost with no Zoom. Like
Right, yeah.
we were like 2 rows back from her.
Yeah.
We're in most of her TikTok she's been posting.
Oh.
You can either see checkered bow or you can see my big fucking hat.
Yes.
The only one you can't see us in, and it's probably might be for the better, is towards the end she led like this little rally chant.
Okay.
She was like, oh, "Fuck Trump."
Oh. Okay.
Fuck ICE. It's a whole rigmarole.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess when in DC.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna go Whirlpool with us?
You know, I only if we can guarantee the Poop River is gonna be there.
I can guarantee it'll be there.
You think it'll be okay? All right. Well, then I'll have to consider maybe even think about doing some layaway.
Yeah. It was $10 down for 2 tickets,
Yeah.
and then if you get the insurance, it adds $40 on
Yeah.
in case you can't make it.
Yeah.
And then it starts in July for payments and ends in December. So
Yeah.
it's a nice 6 months
Yeah.
layaway.
Are they gonna have one that actually comes to Pittsburgh next year, though?
I'll be immediately canceling those tickets with that ticket protection and then getting the Pittsburgh one.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. They did such a good turnout for
Yep.
this one, and then the Long Beach turnout. I don't know if Orlando's going to, because they were there. That's the only one that still says not sold out for everything. But DC was a solid 40K tickets sold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I've heard Long Beach is supposed to be 80K, which I can't even imagine.
Yeah. No. we'll have to keep our eye open and see what's going on. Maybe there'll be.
I'm on all the. I'm on the Reddit now. I'm in a Facebook group, so I'm all.
So there's two ways I can think about it. Like, with as popular as it became for this reunion kind of, thing, they're going to be like, oh, sweet, we can make so much more money by having a lot of these like we used to. Or if they just made more than enough money than they thought they were going to make with just these limited runs, they'll just continue to do that too.
I think they're going to keep doing it because it's like I feel like it's almost like a Super Bowl-ish.
Yeah,
you can pay all these bands just come to one area for one day.
Yep,
and not have to pay them as much, and then
that's a good point.
Just fucking, they sold out all of their main merch. Like the main merch thing was Saturday. Saturday was all gone.
Ugh.
So Shelby, when we're there, if you want main Warped Tour merch, that's your first stop. Is
you got to go there.
The merch, merch thing.
Yeah, don't sleep on the merch. Man, my favorite part of though is it's got to be the Poop River. It's got to be Poop River.
Shelby says she's sleepiest past her bedtime, and she kept telling you to go to Warped Tour, and that Bobby can poop and throw a little bit of water on it if that'll help.
Oh, yes, there we go. Perfect.
But so I have this note down here to come back around to my hotel.
Yeah. What's that? What?
So we stayed at the Hotel Arboretum. Next year, I'm going to try and talk her into. She's trying to book the hotel right next to it. Because it was a Fairfield Hilton, I think.
Ooh, I mean, you always have a good time at Fairfield Hiltons.
Yeah,
But
there's a McDonald's and a Dunkin' across the street, but and there was a Checkers, but I'm never fucking going back to that.
No,
I've never seen a rat so big. Ever. Fucking ever.
It's like borderline groundhog.
So Saturday night, we get back from the show and we walk over because for some reason Checkers is open until 5 a.m.
Okay, all right. Who gets the midnight to 5 a.m. shift? That's got to be terrible.
So it's probably that fucking rat. So we walk over, and it's like I've never ever really been to it. It's kind of like a Sonic style. It has the walk up order deal and not anywhere to go inside.
Yeah.
So I got some kind of it was a bacon burger. It had a lot of bacon. Ooh. And their fries were not good.
Ooh. That's when you know a place is good. If their fries suck, then it's like, no, you can't get fries wrong like that.
Bye, Shelby. Enjoy sleep.
There you go.
So this fucking they order and I'm staying there waiting. And Mark gets his and Kayla's food, so he goes back to the table and I'm staying there waiting. Okay. And I just happen to I hear commotion over there.
Yeah.
And I looked down towards the drive-in and this fucking fucking Master Splinter.
Oh no.
Comes wobbling out at me.
Fucking high as hell probably.
And I don't know why he turned, but then he immediately makes a sharp left turn and goes straight for Mark, Kayla, and Sigourney at their table.
No.
They screamed so hard. Mark was food. He had no idea what was going on.
Being attacked by Master Splinter. I mean, did he have like a metal helmet on and
He probably went to go get it because he went from them and he went over to the drive-through speaker area. Just gonna go order some fucking food. But so when I was watching all this rat stuff unfold, there's a little drain pipe right next to the drive-through area. fucking cockroaches just come up out of
Oh,
it with the lights on. So I think the rat came out of that pipe and
brought with
brought
it.
with him.
Yeah, this is my friends.
I never
Teenage Mutant Ninja Cockroaches.
never went from being like so hungry to like, you know what? I don't know if I want to eat any of this right now.
There's like
I started
this
half of
cockroach
it,
meat?
but
Oh
but
no!
it was not
So
it was not that great.
stay away from the checkers next to the arboretorium.
Yeah, however you say it.
Yeah, arboretum, some or other. Checkers is not good. They have a
The
checkered
bed-
past. Let's say that much.
The beds were a little small. They were a little hard.
Yeah.
It was just that. So we originally booked a hotel. I think I had us on the main drag of DC,
Okay.
like downtown, where you could like look to the right and you could see like the monument and the Capitol and stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I think it was only like $100 more.
Huh.
Be like only $100 more. Let's fucking.
Yeah.
It's going to be comfy because it's going to be a business place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where all the big wigs probably stay. At least, you know. Huh. Okay.
But I'm also in the Facebook group, so I'm looking to see like recommendations.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Tell them don't go to the checkers.
Yeah. But
Well, speaking of hotels, and
that
shit,
river of poop. Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. What would you rate the River of Poop at? Like, would you go see that again?
I would try and leave early so I could see if like get an encore performance.
Yeah.
It's got to rain though, because it rained 6 p.m. to 11.
Yeah.
So we had a nice build up.
That's my favorite part about the whole thing. And then just seeing everybody's TikTok videos about
I see one girl stole a piece of the plastic thing, and she took it home and washed it up and put it on her shelf.
I mean,
like a memento.
Yep. That would have been. I'm so happy that was a main part of what everybody remembers from that. But I was gonna say, speaking of hotels, I think we'll probably have one more episode to go before we're gonna meet up.
This might be our last episode because I was going to talk to you about that later.
Okay. So this might be a little bit of a last episode before the break kind of thing. Okay.
No. I'm just off all on 4th of July.
Okay. Oh, okay. We can talk. Well, let's talk on that then. Okay, let's talk on that. We'll talk on that off. We'll go off. What do you say we call it a night then? Yeah.
Okay. I might go to bed though. I don't know if I'm going to do games.
No, that's all right. I'm feeling the same. I'll probably watch TikTok for about an hour and then fall asleep on the couch, then wake up again and go upstairs and go to bed.
I'll probably go lay in bed and watch TikTok at a very low volume.
Yeah.
And then
it's a good plan.
Pass out with my phone in my hand. Wake up, it'll be like, "Are you trying to report somebody?"
All right, man. Well, hey, glad you made it through Warped Tour to bring us back this wonderful report. I hope everyone listens to this and decides to go to the next one.
303. Young Gravy. Scene Queen.
That's all you need.
That was my top 3.
Top 3s. Okay. 303 even has the number 3 in it, so that's that's perfect.
If I was gonna do 5, I'd probably put Memphis Mayfire down there in the bottom.
I heard Memphis Mayfire. What was the other one?
And Miss May I.
Miss May I. Okay. Yeah, you said that was a new Miss May I was one that got added to your favorites.
Yeah, I added Memphis Mayfire, The Word Alive, and Miss May I to my favorite artists.
Okay. Good.
Try and get some more in there.
All right. See what happens.
All right.
All right, man. Hey.
Fuck you, Craig.
Fuck you, piece of shit.
You'll never be a Poop River.
No. Never be as cool as Poop River was.